Hi, my name is Sebastian Montesoto, and this is my evidence number 2. For this evidence, I chose to talk about Monterrey, Nuevo León. That is the city that I have been living my whole life, so I found it interesting to talk about it. Now, to begin, I need to give some basic information. So the type of predominant climate is mostly dry or semi-dry, and the population just in Monterrey is almost 1.1 million. In the whole state is almost 5 million. So now talking about the mobility, the cars, there are almost 2.8 million cars in the whole state, but it's estimated that 20% of these cars are in Monterrey, so almost 516,000 cars are in Monterrey. That is equivalent to almost 0.5 cars per person. That is a huge quantity of cars. Now talking about education, I think Monterrey is the best or one of the best from this whole state. The average level of education is 11.5. That is the highest average from the whole state. And now talking about the people attending the school, from the people 3 to 17 years old, among them, 82.2% attend school. It's a high number, but it could be higher, to be honest. Now, the water sources, as we all know, Monterrey is not a great state, a great city in water, but some of the sources are La Boca, Cerro Prieto, Cuchilla Dams, and La Cola de Caballo. And talking about the solid waste management, Monterrey produces 30,000 tons of household waste and 3,000 tons of street garbage only. It's a big quantity, but we're a big state. And now talking about air pollution is one of the worst aspects from all. Monterrey reports up to 25 micrograms cubic meters of PM, and the average is from 10 to 50. So I think we are way above the average. So I think we need to make a change. Now, energy sources. 85 of the energies come from gas and 50 from natural resources. Could be better. It is achieved to have 40% in 2030. So I think that's a very good goal to achieve. Now, talking about the main economic activities, commerce, construction, manufacturing, mostly industry comes from Monterrey, and the unemployment rate is 3.1. It's a very low number, but it could be lower, and the PIB per capita is almost 40,000. Now, the city governance, the governor is Samuel Garcia, and the mayor Luis Donaldo Colosio, and the main social issues are the water deficiency, bad air quality, and the mobility challenge, a lot of cars, and the social security. Now, to estimate the CO2 emissions, I used this process. The result, I got 5.3 times 10 to the 10th kilograms of CO2. It's a big quantity, but it could be bigger, and also it could be lower. So I think we can make the change. Now I need to explain this traffic light model. The first two are in red, the CO2 emissions and equality. As I just mentioned, we are just bad on those. We need to improve a lot. Now, the yellow ones, environmental governance, waste management, and land use. And the three in yellow, because I think we're in the middle points. I think the government do some things, but it could be doing more to improve the city. So that's why they are in yellow. And the green ones, technological sources, economic sources, those both of those were one of the most important cities in those aspects from the whole country. So we need to be green. And green buildings, I think we have 5, 6, or 7 just in Monterrey. It's a very good quantity, so that's why I put green. Now, my proposal to improve sustainability is divided in 4. The first aspect, electric cars. We need to reduce the prices. Why? Electric cars could reduce CO2 emissions from 36 to 58%. It's a big difference. Now, the second, improve the renewable energies. And I say the goal is 40%. I think we need to make the goal. What do we need to do? We need to make a change. Now, the third aspect is to create awareness. And we need to let the people know why this is important, what they need to do. Now, the fourth aspect is the government should focus in the whole aspect, in the whole panorama. I think they're just focusing on water and technology. They need to make a change in general to have a good idea. Now, to conclude, I would like to say Monterrey is a great city, but it could be better. And it has a lot of areas of opportunity, but it has a lot of potential. So then they have everything to maybe change. Also, I learned a lot about sustainability, and I think we all need to work together to maybe change.